Hello, welcome to the Loney Show. I'm your host, John Maloney. In this episode, I brought on regular Eric Taylor, and of course, Risk 11 just joined right now.
Hey, how you doing, Jame?
Going great.
It's been a long time, even though it's only been like 30 seconds.
Yes, exactly.
In case you guys are wondering, we were doing a Twitter space on basically a Twitter space like we do every night.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, for this episode, I've decided just to bring on the regulars, no guests, because from the past, I've realized episodes like these at the very end of the season tend to do very well amongst you viewers and listeners. So I thought, how about we do more of these alongside a couple of other guests as well? In the event that there are times that I can't get any guests, and yeah, and hopefully we can develop something, and just a heads up for all of you listeners.
Pretty much we're trying to make magic. Hopefully.
Yes.
Yes, magic. Magic.
So, like, you know,
Yes.
listen on...
Power in me. Okay, but yeah. So basically the strategy is we're thinking you're gonna get some episodes with guests, right? And then you're gonna get some episodes where it's just us, where we're just gonna have a chat and we'll have communicate and basically just have a fun laugh. Fun time.
Yeah, and the heads up to all the listeners, there are some contents that may be distressing in terms of, like, there are some things that you may not agree with. In fact, there are some things we don't agree with. But what's important is what happens along the way. We come to a common understanding, and we can all at least somewhat agree on something to get a better understanding on the world that we live in. Because that's what we've been discussing in the last few days in spaces, and hopefully in these episodes for the Alone Show.
And yeah, let's dive in.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, you know, we pretty much have our own philosophies on the world, and you know, you guys have your own philosophies on the world, and it's like, you know, we just want to come to a nice understanding. We don't want to fight. We don't want to argue. We don't want to do any of that
We just
stuff.
want to have a communication and an intellectual conversation.
Right.
We're all entitled to our own opinions and beliefs.
Yes, we are woke.
Oh, don't start.
And we're off to a flaming start.
Okay.
Yes, we're off to a flaming start here, mate.
Yeah.
I don't 100% agree with like everything that most people say, but you're allowed to have your opinion. And so yeah, let's dive into it. Eric, Jimmy, you starts off.
All right.
And I'll just chime in when I need to.
So how have you guys been so far? How's the guest been, Jame?
Well, the guests have been fabulous. Last time I remember, same old, and yeah, great.
It's good.
I'm not gonna. I think you know, I think someone shouted you out on Twitter. I can't really remember the name though.
Who was it?
I forgot.
Oh, it's alright. It'll come back eventually.
It'll come.
It's good to see that your podcast is growing. So how much weekly users do we get an episode now?
Weekly.
The last thing he told me was 200 or something like that. Is it more than that now?
200 per what?
Like episode.
Like each episode? Oh no, I don't think it's. No, it's not that many. I mean, I do get a decent amount, but it's not that many.
Okay.
I think it's like on average 20 to 30 listeners
per episode.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad.
Still better than me. But you know, yeah, like that's great. That's great to hear, though, man. I mean, like, you know, you get 20 to like 30, you know, listeners per episode. That's great. Yeah. I mean, like, how well do the season finales do, though? Because
that's what I want to know.
Well, to be honest, the minimum for season finales is 40 listeners. That's the minimum. There are some that are a lot higher than that, but none of the season finales were lower than 40.
Got you.
It's incredible.
So what are you planning to on this one?
Well, it depends on what we talk about.
We'll try and not go too down the rabbit hole for this episode.
Yeah. You know, like,
to be honest, I don't mind if you go down the rabbit hole, so long as
don't go too far
give.
Down it.
I don't mind going down the rabbit hole, so long as you provide a counter argument to what you're saying. So that way,
exactly.
So yeah, it shows that you do understand the opposition, but still have your own perspective on what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, so I'll be honest. Risk, like, ever since you found out the truth, how deep down the rabbit hole have you been going?
I know for a fact, I know certain stuff about about the banking system that just makes me wonder, like, and I also noticed a lot, started to notice a lot about the news and patterns, right? So every time, like I've said this before, guys, like every time there's something going on, right? There's some big news story going out. It's always some type of thing, a distraction, to distract from the fact that maybe something else is about to drop.
Like the UFOs and all that stuff?
UFO, the balloon.
Yeah, because, like, once again,
that's what I've noticed.
The government would not just openly admit that, like, they've seen UFOs and all that stuff. They would not.
They would also not admit certain things about, the JFK assassination as well.
They did? They admitted that?
They basically commented and said there's some involvement by the CIA a couple of months back or something like that. I think they did anyway.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a distraction from something bigger than that, because it's like, bro, the fact that they hid that for so long and now they're just...
What you need to do, Eric, is you really need to look through what they're putting in these legislation, because they're putting in stuff that's going to, like, strip us of our rights in the long term. Yeah, but it's like these governments are controlled by certain people that don't exactly agree with freedom of peace, or not necessarily have the best interests of the people, as you've seen.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's like, it's just sad that most people don't realize that. I mean, like, a good amount of people realize that.
A lot of people believe the news.
Yeah, the news.
Sadly,
I'm not gonna lie. People believe comforting lies over the hard truth.
I think people, like most people, a lot of people are self-aware, right, Eric? I think a lot of people are self-aware. Like, I think my parents are self-aware. My stepdad's self-aware to an extent. Faithy's self-aware to an extent, right? Your mother's probably self-aware to an extent. Same with your grandpa, your grandparents. They're self-aware to an extent.
Yeah, I think
they just don't want to admit it because what they've been lied to for so long, and they probably realized during COVID that what's truly going on, but they can't bring themselves to admit the truth. That the government doesn't have your best interest at heart. They don't truly care about you, and they truly don't want what's best for you. Like this, when banks say, take a look at this, guys. When certain banks are banning you from buying certain cryptocurrency and a thing, they're not doing it because of your safety. They're doing it because they're threatened by cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, because they're threatened because they know for a fact they can make them obsolete. And when people have been in a lot of power for a long time, they get scared and they start to freaking abuse power. Like, like the saying goes, corruption can control all and manipulate and corrupt. Money and power can corrupt all, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. Like, money and power can corrupt all.
It can.
It really can. I'm not.
But what have you? But that's a little bit of what I know. So what have you learned? But don't go too deep.
I've learned. So here's pretty much what I've learned. I've learned that, like, for the most part, Satanism is everywhere. I mean, it's in music. It's in celebrities too. It's like, and also, like, what I've seen that, like, most people did not see is the fact that, like,
like the Sam Smith thing, right?
Yeah, no, it's not just Sam Smith. It's Rihanna too. I mean, like, it was just.
I didn't see the one with Rihanna, but I did see the one with Sam Smith. That was openly.
No, I mean, the one thing that really stuck out to me was the fact that stage that she was standing on looked like an upside down cross, and she was wearing all red. People say it was a tribute to Kanye, and I'm like,
how is it a tribute to Kanye?
No, because I think Ye wore all red at one point, but I'm like, bro, are you really? Do you not see the stage? Do you not see what they're trying to do? It's like, I'm saying this. Rihanna did not come back for the fans. Rihanna does not care about the fans. It's like, bro, she only came back to spread an agenda and also probably to, like, expose the fact that she was pregnant, and that's about it. That's all she did. She doesn't care about them. She didn't care about the music from the start. She only did that to, like, elevate her career.
Yeah.
Because, like, come on now. I mean, like, why do you think it took her years to come back? Because she's doing her own thing. Like, she used music to, like,
bounce ourselves into movies, start a makeup line, and that. It's exactly like Logan Paul and Jake Paul. Like, they built their career off YouTube, and same with KSI. Like, they built their career off YouTube.
Well,
They wanted to expand the horizons, and they wanted to get into other stuff, like create other businesses, like Prime.
Well,
KSI and Logan's Prime, and then like Sidemen's like freaking like. Basically, the Sidemen's like freaking like sides business.
KSI's still on YouTube heavily. So I mean, Logan and Jake, however, they're not on YouTube heavily.
They did, man. Like, I think they realized what Smosh became, and they didn't want to become that. They didn't become like they didn't want to work. I think they realized very early on that YouTube fame, social media fame, can go dissipate with a matter of days or weeks, or even months.
Also, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It would have been very depressing if I saw a video, the rise and fall of the Paul brothers, where it's like, bro, it would have been very sad if they were still vlogging to this very day with like, like barely breaking 1,000 views, and it's like, bro, it just would have been sad. So I'm glad they took this route.
Jake and Logan knew for a fact that they were gonna go. Their fame was abrupt, and they knew for a fact they've got eyeballs now, but. How big they got at the time? They must have realized this is not going to fucking last forever.
It's not.
This is why I need to make a shitload of money now, invest my money, build an empire, and start a bunch of businesses.
Right, because like, bro, really, I'm not gonna lie, what would Logan look like if he was pushing 30, still vlogging like that, man?
He would be fucked.
Yeah, no, he would.
Yeah, that would not good look.
No,
even Casey Neistat stopped blogging because he realized, why am I doing this? Let me invest in a bunch of business. Let me make a bunch of money. Let me fucking buy a semi-decent house and let me just raise my kids. And same with that's Casey Neistat. And then you've got the other guy. What was his other guy? The guy who did pranks in that, right?
I forgot.
Roman Atwood.
Oh yeah.
He basically he did YouTube for a year, 10 years, right? 10, 12 years, right? Realized he made a decent amount of money, right? Made some money off his clothing. Realized he just wanted to take a year, bro. He wanted to retire. He had his time. Basically, wanted to raise his kids in silence. Basically, allow him to raise his kids, right? And he didn't want his kids to have to deal with the fact that he was famous.
Yeah, I'm not.
So he retired.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I could certainly respect that.
Now, vlogging isn't a bad thing. I feel like it's something you can do when you're traveling somewhere really good. But not all the time though. It's like
even all the guys that I watched in 2016. A lot of those vloggers, a lot of them no longer vlog. A lot of them literally retired, or they literally ran off.
Is honestly, for instance, I said if I started a vlog, bro, it's like beating a dead horse with a stick. It's like, bro, it's not gonna work.
Like, no offense, I did vlogging for a while. I did. I made 10, 20, maybe 20 videos. I got bored of it. Like how the fuck can you push that? It's like betting on that. I got bored of it after 20. Realized, what else can I post?
I mean, yeah. Plus, also, if you don't have money to really do anything, the vlog.
No, I had money to do stuff. It's just I thought nobody's gonna give a fuck.
Right.
But I do understand it. I do understand that. It's the balance of it. It's balance of social media. We both know that social media is not going to last forever. We both know for a fact that a YouTuber's lifespan is fucking short as F. I think they knew the reason why Logan and Jake knew about that is because, let's be honest, they were on Vine. They got very big on Vine very quickly, right?
Yeah,
they were like number one. Logan was, I think, number 5 or in the top 10 people, and Jake was about in the top 11 or something like that. They were both in the top 10 YouTube, Vine people, right?
Yeah.
They diverse, and then they went to YouTube. They knew for a fact that they were going to become irrelevant at some point, and they literally used their fame to their advantage, made a bunch of money.
Yeah, Jake pursued boxing. Logan pursued other ventures, and boxing too, but other ventures. And they just got out of it before they became irrelevant and started running out of money. Pretty much, and started running out of money. They did what they did.
I still question if Logan's ran out of money because of the amount of money, the fact he scammed his fans. There's rumors that he scammed his fans. Not rumors, he did scam his fans. It makes me wonder, if you scammed your fans, why would you scam your fans if you're worth fucking 30, 40 million, 100 mil?
Right.
Why? Why would you wreck your reputation over that? Maybe I think crypto hurt him. I think he invested in a lot of dud projects, right? Crypto and NFT projects, right?
Yeah.
And I think that hurt him massively. His stockpile of money massively. And I think that almost made him broke. And he didn't get the money he got from he wanted. He didn't get the money he was owed by Floyd, so that hurt the guy as well.
Yeah, I mean, but with that being said, like, also I want to ask, like, Jame, me and Riz told you what we like knew, like, for the past couple of months. So, like, what did you know?
What did you learn?
Or find out about, like, the world,
real world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, real world. Like, because Riz said banking, I pretty much said, like, demons run the world, etc.
Yeah.
What did you find out?
I've learned that everything in life is unfair, and there's nothing you can do about it. What's important is, no matter what happens, you got to deal with it, get back up, and face them with no fear, because nothing's ever going to go your way. So what's important is, when things don't go your way, be humble, be courageous, and push on, no matter how rough the journey is.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's a great lesson.
It's a great lesson.
But back to YouTubers. I just wanted to know that for a minute. Anyways, that's true. It's like, YouTubers' lifespan is like very short. So like, if you don't make smart decisions.
These TikTokers that we both know that were relevant in 2027, when TikTok first came on, right? How big and how relevant are these people now? That first started TikTok.
Not as relevant.
This fat guy from TikTok in Britain, he's no longer relevant.
What did he wear glasses?
What was his name again? He was this big guy that went to award shows and all that stuff. He was like one of the first ever TikTok guys.
But did he take his shirt off? Because I'll be honest, I'm thinking of another.
He did take his shirt off. No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He did dancing TikToks and weird TikToks.
Oh, I'm thinking of another guy.
Maybe you remember him? I can't remember his name, but I know for a fact he's no longer relevant.
Okay. I mean,
like, I think he got to 1 million followers and that was it. He hit his plateau.
Honestly, Addison Rae, like, she did the smart Addison Rae.
Honestly, I think Addison. I'm being honest, Ray. I'm actually impressed with Addison Rae and Charlie D'Amelio and Dixie D'Amelio and Bryce Hall and all these guys. I'm actually impressed with them. I'm actually impressed with them. Like Charlie and Dixie. They have some very fucking smart people, but smart people around her. She'll be fine. I suspect that she's going to turn that social tourist brand that she and Charlie founded, and her makeup line, her clothing line, her beauty line, right? I would not be surprised if she and them create the next fucking Gucci, but for this generation.
Gucci?
Yeah. Gucci or Prada or Louis Vuitton. The next version of that, but for this generation, right? The kids, this generation, Gen Z, right?
Right.
Like, think about it. Look at it. I would not be surprised. Like, she's got a clothing line, makeup line, lipsticks. She's got clothing, lipsticks, jewelry, sunglasses, and she's partnered with multiple different brands like Hollister and that, and like American Eagle. I would not be surprised if she and
American Eagle,
Dixie
American
Dixie,
Eagle's
yours? Yeah, I think she did a collab with them or something like that, or where they created some jeans and that. But I honestly think that she's going to create the next Gucci or Louis Vuitton, and I honestly think Addison Rae is probably going to do something similar. Maybe not as big, but I think she'll do something similar. You think about it. I'm also impressed with Mr. Beast Burger as well. Mr. Beast, and that is Mr. Beast Burger and his Feastables.
Feastables?
Yeah, Feastables. It's his own chocolate bar company.
Oh yeah, right.
And like Mr. Beast Burger, like his own restaurant. He's competing against McDonald's. And in and out.
Honestly, you know what, man? I'll say good.
These guys, you think about it. If you think about it, guys, like Mr. Beast, he's going to be one of the first billionaires, and then you've got Charlie D'Amelio and Dixie D'Amelio that own that have started a bunch of businesses, right? Clothing line. She's probably going to be a billionaire. So they're going to be billionaires. with what they've done. I'm not saying now, but like 5-10 years from now, billionaire.
You think Mr. Beast would ever run for president?
No.
No.
Honestly, don't think it's worth his fucking time.
True. That's true.
Already. But yeah, I am. I can't say like I can't believe it, but I'm actually impressed with somebody, and I'm impressed with Bryce Hall as well because he created it. He tried to create his own venture fund and his own energy drink company. I don't think he talks about it much, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, for the most part, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I saw on a live stream when he was on with Gideon and Sneeko. He said he didn't even like TikTok, bro. He only did it for the money. I'm like, oh. Bro, you really dance like that for money? I'll be honest. I probably wouldn't be able to look at myself if I did that for the money. If I was dancing on.
But at least he got to where he is now, to the point where he can actually fucking do what he wants to do.
And if that is the case, I don't blame him.
Yeah,
I don't blame him if he would do that.
I don't blame him either. I don't think he really liked it. He just did it. He saw an opportunity, a way for me to make fucking money, a way for me to fucking make myself a millionaire, and he saw an opportunity where to make money, and he took it.
Away from the buy his mom a house.
What?
No, I think he said he bought his mom a house. I said, wait, that's why I said away from the buy his mom a house.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and also, yeah, he's like, every time when, he said, every time when I think he said something about, every time, he looked at his videos, he cringed, he said, it's all for this. He looked at his bank account, was like, it's all for this. It's all for this.
Truly wanted to buy his mother a house. See, he's not a bad kid.
Well, no, he was doing it.
Yeah, I respect it.
No, he was doing it.
I respect his motives.
No, yeah, the money was the motive, but it's like, the point was like, it was all for this. It's all for
to help my mother out, basically. Basically, it's not bad, but no offense. I think Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio and Addison Rae and Mr. Beast, and I think Logan Paul and KSI, and probably Jake Paul, they'll all be billionaires. And they'll all be billionaires, but companies like creators like Ian, like Smosh, that channel, it's never gonna fucking revive. It's dead.
Smosh, are they? Do they even still upload?
They're still uploading, but they only get about 200k views.
Damn, bro, that's.
But remember, they've got about 4 channels. Even with that, they're 4 channels because they got Smosh Games, and they got Smosh Pit. Basically, all 3 of those channels. Right, they generate about 300, 400k views minimum, 300 to 200k views per video, and they do 2-3 videos a week, I think one video a day basically, or one video every 2 days.
Oh, it's still decent views though.
They're still making decent views. They're still making money, but they're nowhere near as profitable as what they used to be. And they're never going to revive them. They're never going to get revived. They're never going to make as much views.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I probably would have been retired that channel by now for the most part if I was in charge of it. I would have been
But
guys.
They became a company, guys. They became a company.
Oh,
they were sold to a company, right? If Smosh didn't sell it to a company, they'd be as huge as PewDiePie now. I'm pretty sure.
PewDiePie.
Not as huge as them, but I'm pretty sure they'd be a lot higher than where they're at. They're a $24 million channel, 24 million sub channel, right?
Honestly, why aren't I surprised? Andrew Tate has lost another appeal against his latest 30-day custody extension. Okay, why am I not surprised?
I keep saying this.
You and me both know they're holding him up for 180 days.
Baffled.
So what else do you want to dive into?
Well,
where do you think the future of content creators are going to be from? What platform?
Rumble.
Well, Rumble.
You don't think there's going to be a bunch of
what is Rumble? I've never heard such a platform in my life.
Wait, you never heard of Rumble?
No. What is it?
It's an alternative to YouTube. We talk about this.
Oh, that would make sense.
If you guys are looking for an alternative to
how could I be
Twitch?
So stupid?
I mean, there's
Screw
also
me.
If you guys are looking for an alternative to Twitch, Kick's another one.
Yeah, Kick. Yeah,
I've heard good things about it though. They're taking away a lot of creators from Twitch.
Honestly,
Aiden Ross is going to Kick apparently.
Yeah, no, Aiden Ross got permanently banned on Twitch. So it's he's on Kick now.
He could have went to YouTube though. Doesn't he have a YouTube channel?
No, I mean he could have went to Rumble. I thought he was gonna go to Rumble. To be fair,
To be quite honest with you, I think Crawley got an equity split. The thing is, though, who knows how well this will go, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie though.
I'm not so sure if this is a good long-term strategy for Twitch to kick some of the biggest creators on.
Yeah, no.
Like, no, is Gideon still on Twitch? Or
No,
leave Twitch?
he's been off for like a year now, bro.
So what happened to Gideon? Is he just creating YouTube videos?
Yeah, he's just creating YouTube videos. He was streaming for a bit, but then like, I don't think he really does that anymore, which is good because it's like I don't know, bro. It's like he was getting fat. He's still fat, but I like Gideon, but it's like bro needs to lose some weight. He needs to lose some weight.
He needs to slim down, you know.
He was slim. He was way slim. He was more slim before, like, he started streaming. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
The thing is, though, like, I think streaming's cool, but I tried streaming for a bit, guys, but realized there's only so much you can do before you bore people.
Right.
Like, I'm not that entertaining of a person. I don't think, anyway. But yeah.
I probably could be, but
So what else do you guys want to dive into?
I want to say one more thing. I think like you can get nude on Kick though. They need to like.
They need to fucking change. They need to fucking put some fucking restrictions in.
No, yeah, they do.
Or they're gonna get fucking sued into oblivion.
They should at least have age ratings on those kinds of content.
No.
There's people streaming the Jake Paul and Tommy Fury fight on Kick.
Guys.
I saw there's people like putting on things on Twitch, Twitter, basically post about it.
Wait, Risk. I think Kick is still in beta, so like that's why these restrictions aren't really. Yeah.
They need to put more restrictions in on.
No, because they're planning on making Kick into an app, so like, yeah, they're gonna have to put some restrictions on.
Am I the only one that thinks that there should be another like operating system for smartphones, right?
And yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Also, yeah. I see commentator YouTubers like just kind of trashing the like alternative platforms. I'm like, bro, like shut up.
Yeah, shut up. If you haven't tried it, then shut your mouth. Give them a break.
I definitely think there should be another alternative to Google Android and like app.
If they tried it, then
iOS.
Okay, fair enough.
No. I mean, like, they say that because like, they're probably they know they're never gonna get banned on YouTube, and it's like I don't know. I watched one commentator YouTuber. And I'm like, bro, I like the guy, but it's like, yo, just shut up, bro.
Like, no offense. I did reaction videos for a bit, but it's on. How the fuck do you there's people like monetize reaction videos? How the fuck are you able to monetize a reaction video? Every time I did a reaction video, I got fucking demonetized. Like, no offense, like I said, you were unable to claim ad revenue, even if I wasn't making any ad revenue.
I think like I think like, it depends on
the. How can you make money off reactions? No, there's people that actually I was getting demonetized for making reaction videos. Yeah, these fuckers. There's people on YouTube that are actually are allowed to fucking stream anime, full length anime episodes of series of anime, and they're still making money off it.
Well, no, on YouTube, I don't think you can stream anime. I think you have to like find a loophole so you can watch.
They found a loophole. You can definitely stream anime on YouTube for free. The only difference is that there's some fucker making money off it.
No, I mean, like, when it comes to reactions, like, no, you need to have a loophole, like, so, you can still get ad revenue while also not getting copyright claimed for the anime you watch. And I've seen some people watch anime and it's like, they either dem the, like, the video part where it's like, you can still kind of see it, but it's like, where they can.
They also make the anime smaller as well.
Yeah, that too. Also, yeah, I think
to be honest with you, at this point, why don't anime companies why don't Dragon Ball create a YouTube channel and just put it on YouTube and just make ad revenue off it for watching the entire episode? Why not utilize it? Why not instead of like fucking copyright people? Oh, these people are making money off it. Why don't we fucking do that? At least then we can fucking make money off it. People are gonna stream it illegally. People are gonna probably stream it on other platforms. Why not just fucking make it available on YouTube?
Personally, like, bro, I feel like if I was a streamer, I would just watch shows on stream.
Like,
I would do that too.
All I'm asking is like, why doesn't Bandai and them just put anime like on YouTube? Why do they just like put all the latest series on YouTube, or actually, or add like a certain like put it under the latest episodes and something on a subscription thing, get it paid through YouTube?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, there was this one anime I watched. It was called Monster Musume, man. It was amazing.
Wait, was this the one where was this the anime where you? I think I've watched it. It's the one where there's the doctor that basically checks out girls' knockers.
What? No. This is about like this was about like female monsters who were living with this one guy and like
it's that one. Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, and it's like one of the females wants wants the guy but like he can't, otherwise she'll be taken away and all that stuff.
Because the anime basically involves, guys. You want to know, the anime basically involves around, like there's beast women, dragon women, basically cow women. Basically they've been given a pass to come to the surface world, and actually live with a human.
Yeah.
The only downside is that the women, they want to get a little handsy with said human. But it's illegal in the human world to, with a monster.
Right. Is it considered bestiality?
That's a good question.
I mean, like, bro, because I'm not going to
Where's this podcast going, guys?
I
don't even know anymore.
I don't know. But bro, because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I would have been mad if you brought a beautiful female monster to my house, and I could.
Guys,
I'm gonna stop right there. Actually.
Yeah, I think it's for the best,
guys.
It's for the best.
I'm gonna stop right there.
Fans
Yes,
of the Lonely Show, please do not judge me and Eric.
Yes,
we're lonely.
Yes, they are lonely for sure.
Yeah, like, bro, we haven't had girlfriends in a long time, so don't judge us.
Well, I've had a girlfriend, but
I took a long break from having a relationship. So
okay, correction. Yeah. I haven't had one. Okay, correction. I haven't had one in a long time. Don't judge me. Okay, fine. Let's talk about the human part.
The human what?
The human parts of that. No.
Let's change the subject, please.
Yeah, right. Let's.
Yeah, we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves.
Long story short, the human parts of them were. All right, yeah, no, let's change it now. Let's change it.
How far do you want to go with this, Epic?
I don't know. They had great personalities.
What on earth goes on your mind?
I think this will be a good fucking podcast.
Yeah. This is going to be a good first regular
this one will get us
discussion episode, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to.
What else is there we can dive into?
I need to get out more. I need to meet some real women.
You sure do.
I'm without a touch grass.
Well, touch some grass first, and then meet some women.
Hey, I walk my dogs.
Save yourself the pressure, okay?
Okay.
Let's change the topic. So what else is there we can talk about or dive into?
I'll be honest. What else is there? So, has there been any new shows you guys have been watching recently, other than the show we were talking about before?
I don't think so.
I think it was. I've been watching this show a couple of days ago. I watched this show called, what was it again? It was this superhero show on Amazon. It was okay. It wasn't the best, but yeah. I've also been thinking, what do you think the odds are that Elon Musk buys Nokia, the company, the old mobile phone company Nokia? How ironic would it be, guys, if Elon Musk were to buy Nokia and turn it into one of the best smartphone brands, the biggest comeback with Nokia?
Yeah, that'd get a lot of headlines.
The guy, how ironic!
Everyone would be talking about it.
And defeated by a company that it bankrupted. That's the biggest fuck you moment in history.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It'd be funny.
It would.
Yeah.
It really would.
If Nokia were to come back and screw that and take Apple's market share 10% or basically disrupt Apple.
Yo, bro, I heard of this new video platform that I think you guys should try.
Rumble?
No, it's called Huddles, man. You have heard of it?
Huddles.
Oh yeah, I heard about platform.
Let's dive into Huddles. Let's dive into how that shit's.
Oh boy.
Yeah. No.
Well, it's been how many weeks it's been, and the servers are still freaking down.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, seriously. I thought they would have been up by now, but they're still fixing it.
How long's it been?
We
2
ask
weeks?
them, are you just ask? We should probably later on just ask them. Are you guys still a company, or are you guys dissolved and went insolvent?
Yo, bro.
I don't know, man. I think we're just dissolved. We're just doing the fuck we want.
You know what? Yo, maybe we should ask them,
That's just me.
maybe we should ask them for the page.
What page?
Their Instagram page.
We could, if you want, ask them for their Instagram page. What Instagram page? Their Clash page.
No, the Huddles one.
If you want, you go ahead and ask them.
Nah, I'm joking about that.
Why don't you ask them for it? Why don't you? You could ask Jacob if he wants to purchase the Huddles page.
I mean, I think he already purchased a page that like has a bunch of followers.
I think that would be the last thing Jacob would ever do.
Why?
He would not, because the thing is, Jacob is very passionate about the bike community, and the reason he wants to revive Byte is to basically counterattack, and is basically indirect affiliate counter. I don't know how to describe it,
like
but
pretty much counterattack Huddles and like pretty much prove them like wrong or something like that.
The whatever happened with Clash Huddles or whatever, and the way they're operating is exactly the reason why Jacob wants to bring back Byte and try to revive it. He wants to prove a point about no matter what you do, we're still gonna come back strong.
Of course.
That's his words. Yeah.
And, you know, it'd be
So how come back strong? I'm quite interested to hear this.
Well, I think you give like a few months, and then you'll see what's going on.
Isn't Cybercade part of the team?
Apparently, yes.
Apparently, I don't know. I don't know how that came to be, but like, you know, apparently he's part.
I
of
mean,
the team.
it's that's Jacob for you. He's going with the flow.
Right. You know, it is what it is, man. I mean, like, you know, I'm still like, you know, down to like, you know, revive Byte, but it's like I'm like, yeah, it might take longer than expected though. You know, for the most part. Hopefully we get something going on this year though.
Yeah, the latest would be December.
Yeah, for the
Or
most
next
part.
year, but whatever happens.
Yeah, but it's like, here's the thing, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think Jacob and like, you know, other people have like been trying to be optimistic about Huddles, and you know, but it's like, bro, it's hard to be optimistic.
They always keep breaking their spirit somehow.
Right. They even broke Vampire Spirit, man, and like
she's so optimistic. She's so lovable, and just like, no, sorry guys, I'm out of here. Bye bye.
Did she really say that?
No, that's what I thought she would have said. It's just like in a nutshell how she would describe her departure.
Like, hey, bro, she
What
was being more. She was better.
Altogether, does she still create content, or is she gone?
I'm not sure. I haven't heard from her since. Well, fuck knows how long I've heard from her.
I mean,
But at least she's doing something with her life. Good for her.
She was better than. She's better.
Post content.
She's better than me. I mean, like I stuck it out, couldn't do it. You know, so yeah, no, I stuck it out, couldn't do it. I couldn't be
I
there.
realized it was a fucking dead show, and I just left. I left. It was a dead boat, and I literally just gave up my content.
I completely deleted my
dead platform. I'm gonna focus on Reels, Instagram, and I'm just gonna run our podcasts.
Yeah, I'll be honest, bro. I just focus on the podcast too, because like at that point, bro, it's a dead app. Like, you know, the people did not care for the most part. The people didn't care.
Did all the people that cared left, didn't they?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like people behind the scenes didn't care about like, you know, the app or the people. But yeah, no, the people who really cared cold-heartedly about the app left.
Yeah.
We could have freaking built. That's the people that we needed. We need people like that care about our content like that.
Right.
Yeah, but even then, back when Clash acquired Byte, some of the OG-esque clashes had pretty much been let go. Like Corey's a big example. He was let go at some point, and he's doing something else.
Corey, wait, what's Corey doing?
I think he's doing like a marketing job or something. I can't remember exactly, but I do remember he's doing a job for another platform, and good for him.
I mean, yeah, good for him. Like, you know, I wish him the best for the most part.
I wish Byte would. I don't think Byte's going to be a future. I don't think Byte's going to survive. I don't think Huddles is surviving. I think even Hoffman gave up on it.
Who?
Didn't Dom Hoffman give up on it as well?
Nah, I think he did. You know, for the most part, I don't.
He realized it was a dead app, and he realized he didn't want to do I want to put myself through this? I know they're not going to survive.
Yeah, man, but like, no, guys, no. Huddles still has a chance to beat TikTok.
Does it fuck? It needs to worry about fucking Elon Musk and his everything app.
Man, no, man. Yo, I cold-heartedly, I'm still on Huddles, bro. Yo, I'm a
Like,
Huddles.
what else could they do? Couldn't they make like an interesting turn it into a messaging app?
They really could though. They could just do a whole 180 and just turn into a messaging app.
Turn it into a messaging app or a secure payment, a secure like messaging app.
I don't know, or turn it into a bootleg OnlyFans ish.
A bootleg OnlyFans.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
Why
Couldn't
not?
they call it Marajma fans or something like that? Maraja fans.
Marama, what? No.
Or they could make it a bootleg, or they could make a new version of Twitter.
Nah, that's not gonna
Nah.
work. I think there's an app called Bumble, and like that flopped in like
Bumble.
a month.
Bumble.
Yes.
Isn't that a fucking dating app?
Oh no! Oh wait, no.
Hey, yo, what the?
Bumble.
Mate, you got exposed.
Oh no,
You got exposed hard.
I'm not on
For
Bumble,
real.
No,
Who I am or him?
No.
Eric, you could keep your love life to yourself.
Hey, no.
It's good for you, but come on, we don't need to hear about it.
Risk is exposed because he knew it was a dating app. I forgot it was. I didn't even know it was a dating app. So Risk is exposed.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
If you say
I've known
so.
it was a dating app from before because I've heard of it. I think I tried it out years ago.
No, I'm pretty sure that
before I even met Faithy.
No, I'm pretty sure there's a Twitter clone called Bumble. Let me look it up.
Are you sure it's not just Bumble the dating app? That's the clone. Would be ironic, but.
Oh wait, I got that. Oh, okay, Okay, you know, I was wrong. It's called something else. I forgot what it was called. Oh, no, I think it's called. No, I think it's called. No, I think it's called Hive. Actually,
Hive.
Yeah,
I've heard of Hive. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Okay,
I've heard of Mastodon as well, but even all the fucking wokies are leaving Mastodon to come back to Twitter because they realize there's nothing like Twitter.
No,
there never will be.
I only made an account so I can take my name. That's about it. After that, bro, the app was boring. I just deleted it.
What, Mastodon?
No, Hive Social.
They're all fucking boring.
It's like, bro, it's like, what are you gonna do on there? It's like, yeah, of course, all the woke people went back to Twitter because, like, bro, Twitter is actually interesting.
Yeah, you get fucking funness from Elon Musk, and he basically tells it how it is. And then you get other guys. That's where all the cool people are. Even the politicians are on Twitter.
Yeah, like, you know. So
what politicians go into? Oh, I'm a politician. I'm going to Mastodon.
Isn't there another social media platform just strictly for woke people?
Truth Social?
No, I said strictly.
No.
I said strictly for woke people.
That is the most ironic sentence I've ever heard in my life.
What, Truth Social?
Yeah, Truth Social, a place for woke people. That makes no sense whatsoever.
Truth Social is where woke goes to die.
Yeah, Truth Social is predominantly conservative / right wing.
What's the other right wing platforms again?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, what else can we dive into?
I think that's everything really.
You want? Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode for the first time of a different format.
Okay.
Cool. And anyway, until next time, stay tuned for more.
Bye.
Peace, brothers. Last one. Yes.